wonderful Wednesday second grade. Today we're going to be continuing doing math on the number line, but we're going to be working with 3-digit numbers today. Our first equation we're going to practice together is 237 plus 462. And the long number line is down here to help us. And now we start with putting our larger number as our starting place. So our larger number here is 462. Now we know we're going to be taking this number, 237, and adding on. So the first thing I do is start with my largest number. I'm going to start with my hundreds place. I see that I have 2 hundreds. So I'm going to be making 2 jumps of 100. So that means my hundreds place down here is the number that will change. 462, 562, 662. I label on the bottom, and I'm just going to write plus 200 on the top because I made 2 jumps of 100. Now we move to our tens place, 30. That's 3 jumps of 10. So that means this number will change our tens place. 662 plus 10 is 72. 682, 692. And then I write plus 30 on the top to show that we have done our tens place. The last step is to add on 7 more. If you're using mental math, you might already know what 7 plus 2 will equal. And using mental math can be really helpful when using a number line. So I'm just going to do a jump of 7 because I know 7 plus 2 equals 9. So I now have 699 as my sum. 699. I labeled on the top, I labeled on the bottom, and that helped me find my sum. It's the same strategy that we use when we add 2-digit numbers on a number line. We're just getting larger sums. So let's practice with one more together. Our new equation is 348 plus 247. Let's make sure our larger number is on the number line, 348. And let's move on. Let's start with that hundreds place, 200. 100, 200, 348, 448, 548. On my label, plus 200. All right, we've done 200. Now we move to our tens, 40. I have 4 jumps of 10. That means that our tens place down here, that's the number that's going to change. So I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 48, 558, 68, 70, 88. Our end number is 588. And I label on the top, then I label on the bottom. All right, what's left? 7. I'm going to be adding 7 to this ones place down here. Sometimes it's tricky to add 7 and 8. So I'm going to take this 7 and I'm going to break it down. 7 can be made up of 2 and 5. 5, 6, 7. They still equal 7 when they're added together, but it helps us break it down when we use our number line. So I'm going to take this 2 from the 7 and add it to my 8. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 590 now. And now I just have one jump of 5. 590 plus 5 is 595. I found my second sum, 595. Today, I want you to click on the link to work on some more of these triple-digit equations on a number line. If you're finding this really tricky, there is another worksheet that you can work on, or I want you to find things in groups of 10 in your house and practice counting up and down by tens. If you feel like you want to work on some other math, I'm going to have you check out the All Learners Network Lesson 2. I've linked the lesson below, but it really helps us expand our learning on addition and help us get some subtraction work in as well. So you have some choices today. We're going to continue doing just the number line strategy this week and then bring in some of those other strategies we know and love later next week. I hope you have a wonderful day. Send me lots of pictures of the work that you're doing.